a world of men, deep below the sea. Her children, the mermaids, dwelt quietly in their luxurious and decadent subterranean kingdom. They were more beautiful and exquisite than any creature that walked the earth. Though they had a partly human shape, they were not mortal. The lovely mermaids were ageless, and they lived in a world where the days were mere lazy twilights, and their skin shone with the green light from within. They had long, scaled tails, all the subtle and vivid colors of the aquiline world that they dwelt in. Their long and slender necks were often heavy with jeweled necklaces and precious gems, taken from their mighty treasure hoard, their hoard of all the drowned and lost riches of the world. There was a price for all this beauty, for the one thing the mermaids were without were souls. When they died, they became mere seaweed, banished from the deeps of the ocean forever, and from the heaven and hell of the mortal beings.
There was a little mouse and the cricket, and the cricket and the mouse went out to eat, and then the cricket went home. The mouse kept eating, and then the mouse said, and then the mouse went out to sing, and the cougar and the cricket and the lion, and there was and a mouse. I'm a different mouse, and then the firefly came out and said, "What do this? I'll take your table." And then he kept singing. Now that was it of my story.
Once upon a time, there was a butterfly named Flutter. One day, Flutter saw a flower and went to take a sip of nectar. Surprisingly, she saw another butterfly in the flower. "Hi," said Flutter. "What are you doing here?" "My name is Butter," said the butterfly. "I was just stopping to take a drink of nectar because I was very, very hungry." "It's all right," said Flutter. Meanwhile, the two butterflies became friends and shared stories of faraway places and migrations. One day, they decided to follow a treasure map because they were tired of hanging out in the garden. So they did. First, they came to a lake and the butterflies flew over it. Then, they came to a dark forest, which was too dark to fly in. So the butterflies sat thinking for a while. I got it," said Flutter. "We can ask the animals for us to ride on their backs through the dark forest." "That's a great idea," said Butter. So they gathered up the animals and they rode on their backs through the dark forest. Then they came to a big desert. And they didn't want their wings to fall off. So they sat thinking for a while to think about how to avoid the sun. And then, finally, Butter said, "I got an idea. We can use these leaves to protect our wings from the sun." "That's a great idea," said Flutter. So they started chopping down the leaves and putting them on their wings. They flew through the big desert, and finally, the desert came to an end. And that's where they found the X mark. And so they digged and digged and digged, and finally, they found treasure. There was thousands of flowers in the treasure chest, and there was nectar in the flowers. The end.
Once upon a time, there was a little unicorn. The unicorn loved going outside, but the unicorn couldn't go outside because I had 3 more minutes to clean up her room, and her didn't have time. So instead, her just throwing her toys in the garbage. Then her played outside, and her mom said, "Baby, clean up your toys." And her said, "Hey, Mom, but I already cleaned up them. I threw them away. But do you want them?" "I don't." And her was telling her didn't want them. But then her said, "Baby, come in here now. Then clean up your room. There's no garbage cans in here, okay?" "Okay." And then her played outside so fast her didn't want to run again. Her just wanted to do the stuff, and then her going around and around and around and around. But then her couldn't stop doing it. And her blinked her eye. And so the little baby unicorn didn't have any mom anymore. And then the baby unicorn said, Mama, I want to play outside no more. And her said, okay, baby, get your toys out of the garbage can now. And then her said, okay, Mama. And happily ever. Once upon a time, there's a little cheetah. She wanted a hug from a leopard and a cheetah and a giraffe and a shark and a zebra and a stingray and a fish and the end.